right, the government doesn't want everyone to be conspiracy theorists. They certainly aren't helping. Because 2 news stories just came out that prove the government is hiding stuff from us. They both deal with secret books, which government agencies use to guide policy and procedures unbeknownst to us mere citizens. The first is a secret doomsday book that belongs to the Federal Reserve. In case you missed it, the former CEO of AIG is suing the U.S. government for giving his company billions of taxpayer dollars in 2008 because he thinks the terms of the deal were an overreach of government authority. You can't make this stuff up. So anyway, that trial is going on right now, and during the testimony, there have been all these little leaks about something known as the New York Federal Reserve's Doomsday Book. According to testimony given by the Fed's former president, Timothy Geithner, the book is kept at the central bank's fortress-like building. The Doomsday Book is apparently a compendium of legal opinions that all deal with how far the Fed can stretch the law in times of financial crisis. But the Fed is working really hard to keep that book under wraps. They don't want the public seeing it. So they're fighting to keep the Doomsday Book under court seal. Now, if the book is just what they say it is, just legal opinion about what to do in times of financial crisis, then why not let the public see it? Why the secrecy? And why the freaking name Doomsday Book? Can it be any wafer for conspiracy theorists? The second news story about a secret government book that just came out was by USA Today, who managed to get their hands on a secret book of rules kept by the U.S. Senate. They published large chunks of it, but kept some of the juiciest parts secret. Much of what they published deals with how senators can spend the $3 or $4 million taxpayer dollars they're each allowed to spend just within their offices. USA Today presents the secret book as if they aren't actually sure this is the real book. And they also mention how they were told the real secret book is undergoing revisions right now. So the only thing that's sure in the story is that the Senate does indeed have a secret handbook, just like the Fed's Doomsday Book. So it's no wonder there are tons of conspiracy theorists running around the U.S. The secret's out. The notion of our country running on a transparent democracy is utter crap. These books prove that that's not just a theory, that's just a fact. Recently, you might have heard a lot of politicians talking about criminal justice reform, saying how America is going to clean up its terrible prison system. And that might have made you think, wow, the poor people working in our for-profit prison system aren't going to be able to make millions of dollars anymore. I feel so bad for them. Well, feel bad no longer. Because a senior executive for the nation's second largest for-profit prison company recently gave a sales pitch to investment bankers. And he reassured them that there was no need to worry, that America would continue to lock up millions of people. Shane March is the vice president and treasurer of the GEO Group, and he was trying to drum up investments for his prison company. So he reassured his banker audience that despite any political talk of criminal justice reform, the U.S. will continue to attract crime and generate new correctional needs. Those were his actual words, and he actually said them like it's a good thing. March said, the reality is the U.S. is a very affluent country with loose borders and a bad education system, and that all adds up to a significant amount of correctional needs. In other words, we're really rich and stupid, so a lot of people are going to go around trying to steal from each other. So we're going to have to keep locking people up. Isn't that great? March also downplayed how his company profits from laws designed to keep people in prison, like mandatory minimum sentences, trying to make it sound like they were just providing a necessary service. March said that those laws like that aren't responsible for the literal millions of people that America locks up. It's just that there's been a lot more crime. This, despite the fact that, according to research by The Intercept, crime rates have fallen in the U.S. while incarceration rates have gone up. March also gave the figures about his prison company's stock price, talking about what a great investment it is. And then he added this zinger. We're not Google, but we're still doing pretty good. Yep, Google, prisons, in America, it's all the same. As long as it makes a buck, it's still considered a good investment. Tonight, let's talk about that.